I was a kid and I did something bad, like throw a ball in the house and break a vase, he'd sit me down like, okay, come here, son. You see that vase over there? You know what happens when you throw a ball at the vase? It's gonna break. Now, you have to face the consequences for your action. You're gonna have to write, I will not throw the ball in the house 80 times, and sorry to say this, son, but you have detention for the rest of the week. And he's always super on top of my grades, like, because he has all those apps, so I can just be sitting in my room, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, Dylan, did your Spanish grade go down? I have no idea that the Kool-Aid guy can be so scary. And he's always telling me stories about his days as a middle school principal. Like, one time he told me about how there was this kid with a pack of gum, and inside he found firecrackers. So you can imagine when he checks my bag of Halloween, it's all of a sudden, it's like World War III. But Halloween's fun, and also the movies are pretty fun. And I really like going to the movies, but there's some people who go there that just ruin it for me. Like, I'll go into the theater, sit down, I have all my snacks and my drinks, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be good. And all of a sudden in the back I hear, Mommy, is that Spider-Man? Mommy, what's for dinner? Mommy, I want some Skittles! Hey, his mommy, can you put a muzzle on your kid, please? And then the credits start, I'm all excited, like, oh, I wonder what type of scene's gonna be at the credits. All of a sudden in the corner of my eye, there's a kid with a laser pointer. I'm like, come on, it's supposed to be quiet. I didn't know they made Spy Kids into a real thing. And then there are the people who react very emotionally to what's going on in the scene. All of a sudden I hear, oh my God, this can't be happening. Oh, I can't believe this, dude. Oh, it sucks. What's wrong? The movie hasn't even started. This is a Ford truck commercial. I know, man, 0 down payments. Those prices can't be real. In addition to going to the movies, I also really love playing fighting games, but there are some people who really take them seriously. Like the people who watch fighting games competitively. Oh man, this is awful, dude. I just lost $500 in a bet, man. What's wrong? Why are you so mad? I'm not even gonna be able to pay rent now, dude. And then and I'm also guilty of this, there's people who play fighting games for a really long time. Like my dad can be leaving at night, like, all right, Dylan, I'm just gonna go off for a little bit, so I'll see you later. He comes back. Dylan, why are all the lights off? Dylan, why are you making that face? Dylan, it's as if you and the game have fused into one single solitary being. What happened to you? And then there's the people at the game store who try to sell you the games. Like, hey there, kid, you want to buy Street Fighter 5 Super Mega Ultra Hyper Alpha Omega combo with rice with a free keychain? Only $450. Great deal, right? Yeah, I mean, I almost gave my dad a heart attack already, so I'm not sure if this is such a good idea. Another thing I like to do is eat fast food, and this one fast food place that I really like is called Cane's, but it has its flaws. Like, for example, the lines, there's nothing fast about them. Like, me and a friend could be in the line, and he's really hungry, and then we get into the front, like, hey, welcome to Cane's, how may I help you? And all of a sudden, it's like, my friend's already died from starvation. It's awful. And then there are the customers who go to Cane's, who are will get into fights for the flakiest of reasons, like, hey man, come at me, bro. What did I do? You know what you did, don't try to hide it. I don't know what I did, honestly. You took the last of the lemonade, now you're gonna pay. And then there are the employees, and the employees are interesting because they're always super enthusiastic, like Disneyland employees. And whenever you go up to the drive-thru, they always do like a weird little rhyme, like, hey my friend, what's kicking? You want some chicken? Our coleslaw is gonna drop your jaw. Our iced tea will make you scream. Okay, Carol, you don't need to rhyme, because I don't have the time. Thank you so much, I'm Dylan Owens.